Hey guys, this is Dawn Marie and I'm back with another video and we are on week 1. So in this week, what I decided to do was to create a plan before I even started working on this business. I needed to sit down and think clearly about exactly how I was going to execute this business. And in case you're wondering what business I'm speaking about, well, you missed video 1. So I'm going to put that either here or here, wherever it decides to pop up. And you can go back to that video where I introduced my digital product business idea. So with this whole idea, right now I've created a plan and that plan actually states what I am going to do. In the plan, I'm talking about, actually did some research on the types of digital products that I could create. How am I going to get people to know about my business and then buy from me? So that's really the broad strategy that I want to take someone through from finding out about me. So that's the point where they've just learned who I am. Maybe they have read a piece of content that I created. And then how am I going to convert that person into a buyer? What does those steps look like? And the steps that I'm talking about in marketing is referred to as a sales funnel. So what is the journey that I am taking someone on from the time that they get to know about me, they're just introduced to my business, to my content, to the time where they're considering buying the product that I have on offer. So I had to actually sit down and write out what that journey looks like, as well as I have to think about where am I going to find people in the first place? When it comes to digital product businesses, you can't just expect to build something and people will come. People will magically find it. So I had to create or actually think about where do I want to host my content so that people will find out about me. So all of that is in my plan and I want to show you what that looks like. Now, before I show you what that looks like, why do you need a plan in the first place? For some people, it may be because they want that motivation. They want to be able to focus on a plan and knowing exactly what they are going to do so that they can have a point of reference to always go back to. That was actually my reason for creating the plan as well. That is where I put all my ideas as they came up. So rather than keeping the ideas in my mind, I thought that I would transfer it to a document where I note exactly or everything that comes to my mind as I think about it so that I have that point of reference in the future. I can always go back to it, as well as it's going to, for me at least, it's going to be a source of motivation. It's going to help me see what my vision is and also enable me to execute that vision so that it becomes a reality. Because on that plan, I've also put what my goals are, what I'm looking forward to, right? And these are some of the things that you can include in your plan as well. You may have a financial goal, you may have a personal goal, you may have a business goal for how big you want your business to be. So all of these things can be noted in your plan. But I want to show you right now what that plan looks like. So let's head on over to my laptop and we'll go through it. Okay guys, so we are here on my laptop now and this is my plan, which I have titled my blog growth strategy. Now you will see from the plan, I'm just going to go through it quickly with you. Now, one of the things that I always like to have in focus is a financial goal. So what exactly is my ultimate goal? I want to be able in 3 to 5 years to have a passive income business with a few special clients where I provide a high value service such as building end-to-end sales funnels to sell digital products. Now, in case you don't know, my specialism is digital marketing. I am a digital marketing strategist for different brands, and I'm simply using the expertise that I have developed over the years to create and to sell my own digital products. So I have written out my financial goal because it enables me to see the path that I am actually going to take to achieve these goals. It kind of sets the where I want to reach and the point that I want to reach in my business so that I keep it in focus, and it's something that I am always referring to, which gives me motivation to know that this is the goal that I have for myself, and it's kind of like my why. Why am I doing this? Right? Because ultimately I have a financial goal that I would like to achieve. It's going to serve as motivation for me to keep going, knowing that there are going to be setbacks, but regardless of those setbacks, I have a goal and this is what it is. I also have a business goal, and put this business goal because I need to remember that whilst I'm building this business, I'm kind of bootstrapping this business. So I'm funding it myself, but I know that in order to create a better business, to make it bigger and to scale my business, I need to be able to work with a team. So one of my business goals is to have a fully remote team working together to make my business work. And I've just simply listed the people who I would likely need to make my business work. Now, as I went through this business plan, I said to myself that I wanted to work with someone to help me execute this plan. So I went along and hired a Pinterest manager. So that's one of the persons who form part of my team. And we are working together to help me build up my Pinterest account. And you will see later on from this plan that that is where I am going to get my traffic. Now, I also thought about some products. Now, at this point, all I'm doing is just writing out my ideas. I'm just thinking about the things that I would like to sell. From my experience, it's basically what I have seen on the market, because as you start interacting with different internet products, for example, on social media, you will start seeing other people, other business owners like yourself with their own products, and it gives you ideas of things that you can do. Another thing that I also did was started opting into other business owners' email lists to see exactly what they were selling. So that is what helped to give me ideas for the things that I could sell. So I started writing down, perhaps I can offer workbooks or ebooks for coaches. I knew definitely that I wanted to work with coaches because I did some coaching before, and I can see how the products that I can offer would be helpful to coaches. So I thought that if I created ebooks for them on marketing and funnels, then that would help, because I know that coaches ultimately need to be able to market their business in order to sell their own products and services. So any type of product that I create on marketing and teaching them more about funnels would be useful to them. I also thought that maybe I could offer templates for coaches. So those templates would be like, for example, landing page templates, sales page templates, email templates. These are all the things that I said that I am able to create to help my target audience, who are coaches. I then jotted down whether I wanted to offer higher price products. I'm not quite sure whether this is something that I want to do just yet. But at the moment, again, the purpose of this plan is just simply to take my ideas and put it on paper so that when I come back to this plan, I know exactly what I thought about maybe weeks ago or months ago, and I have it right in front of me. And then I thought, do I want to offer services? But I still put it here, even though I have offered services in the past and I know that I wanted to shift away from providing services, I'll still put it here because there is an opportunity to, once I've have sold my lower price products, I know that I'm able, if I want to build a sustainable business, I'm more thinking about sustainability here and creating a long-term business, that perhaps some of these people who purchased my lower priced products may also want services. So I may be able to offer them those services as well. Now, the most important part of this plan is thinking about how am I going to get traffic. So I need to build a traffic ecosystem. Now, one of the things that I did previously, as I mentioned, was I got traffic from Pinterest when I built my first website. So I know how Pinterest works, and I also started getting traffic from the search engine. So I know how those two platforms work, which is why they are my first two choices for getting traffic. Now, there are different ways that you can get traffic to a website or to a product that you are offering. You can get that traffic from YouTube, from Instagram, from LinkedIn, wherever your target audience is, wherever you feel your target audience is. But the reason why I wanted to use Pinterest and SEO is because of the strategy that I had in mind. Remember, I spoke about that journey that I am expecting the user to take from becoming aware of my brand or business to buying, to actually knowing more about myself and buying my product. So that journey, I thought, if it's based on a strategy where I am creating a blog article and then having them read more about the blog article and recommending my products, where best would people go to read blog posts on how to do something? And I know that that is Pinterest and often Google, because it's through the search engines that they are actually searching for answers to questions that they may have. And Pinterest also operates as a search engine. People go there to find answers to questions that they may have, and also they go there for inspiration on things that they may want to purchase later on. So that's why I've put Pinterest and SEO as my first two choices to find people who are likely to buy my product. And then I also included Amazon and Etsy. I included Etsy because I saw a lot of people selling digital products on Etsy. One day I was searching for a digital product on Google, and it took me to Etsy, and that opened up a whole new world of where I could find people to sell my product. But I'm a little bit skeptical about using Etsy because I've seen also videos on YouTube of people who have spoken about how Etsy is no longer what it used to be and that it's actually hurting their business. So I'm not quite sure whether I am going to use Etsy yet. Also, I'm a little bit up in the air about Amazon, but I know for sure that I want to use Pinterest and SEO to start, and that's how I'm going to get people to my website. Now, you can see here that I've jotted down what is that journey that people are going to take to become aware of who I am and know more about my product. I'm going to use traffic from Pinterest and SEO to grow a blog and then move people onto my email list. Now, I could have done this another way. For example, I could have created an Instagram account, use Instagram to direct people to my email list, and then move those people to buy my product. Or I could have used Facebook. Use Facebook to move people to my email list and then sell the product, or even LinkedIn. So as you can see, it's not really so much about where you find the people, but actually what is that journey that you want them to go on. So one of the things that I've also gone on to do as well is to start thinking about different keywords that will help me to get found either in the search engines or on Pinterest. And this is what I have stated here, keywords, and then I've also written Pinterest keywords. So I've simply gone to the platform that I intend to get traffic from, and I'm looking for keywords that people are typing into the search engines. And again, that is helping me come up with ideas for things that I can create. Now, remember, when you are creating a product, you have to create a product that people actually want, not what you think people need, because what you think people need may be different from what they want. So it's always important to do that bit of research to find out what exactly is my target audience looking for. And the Pinterest keywords that I came up is based off of what people are actually searching for in Pinterest that gave me ideas for the type of blog posts that I can create to direct people to help people find who I am and then take them to my digital product. So I saw, for example, people were looking for marketing strategy templates. They were looking for business proposal templates, Instagram templates, social media icons. These are all digital products that I am able to create, and I've just noted it down in my plan so I can come back to it later and then decide exactly what I am going to do. I've also put other ideas as well. So these ideas I have gotten from other sites. So for example, I went to Google and I typed in what digital products can I sell, or where can I sell digital products? And it was on those platforms that gave me other ideas for what people were actually selling. And I noted down Google Slides, Keynotes, PowerPoints, and LinkedIn banners. These are other items that people are selling well, and perhaps I'm able to sell those too. I also wrote down who my competitors are so I can go back and do a bit of research. Now, you may think that competition in a specific niche is bad for you, but actually it's a good indication that if competitors are able to sell your type of product, then it is something that people want or need, and also you could be successful with selling those similar digital products. So that's why it's important to look at your competitors and see what exactly they are selling. I next went on to write about the message that I want to create for my brand, this message is likely to be over the social media platforms that I will establish myself on. So, for example, with Pinterest, the message that I have here is helping coaches use marketing systems to sell their digital products and services. And that is what I want to be known for. So I want people, when they come to my platform, where I am going to attract them as someone who knows more about marketing, and they may want to know more about that, that they will immediately see my message, identify it with it, and then decide whether they want to follow me or not. So you can see here that I've put your expertise. This is what I would consider myself an expert at. Now, I could be an expert in several things with the digital marketing experience that I have, but I'm going to use one of those messages and focus on that message to build an audience around that message. It may be after some time that I decide to move on to a different message and focus on that. But for now, the message that I am working with is how to use funnels to convert your audience into subscribers and paying clients, and then build products around that specific message. Okay, so let's talk about the solution, the market, and the money. Now, whilst I don't necessarily need to focus on the solution, the market, and the money, basically what these items are other ways that I am able to monetize my business, and essentially the traffic that I am likely to get from starting to sell this digital product. Because I'm thinking about in trying to create multiple streams of income at the same time. Now, why am I doing this? It's because I know from the experience that I have had that I may not be able to answer all of my potential clients or my target audience's problems with my digital products. And they may not even want my digital products. But guess what? I may be able to recommend other products that they are able to use and then direct them to those other products via something known as affiliate marketing. If you don't know what affiliate marketing is basically selling other, or not selling rather, promoting other people's products or services for a commission. So essentially, the owner of the product created the product themselves. They ask you as the affiliate to recommend their product to people that you may come into contact with. And if they are able to get a sale of the product because of that person you referred to them, or if they are able to get a lead because of the person that you referred to them, they would be happy to give you a commission for that referral. So think about it as referral marketing. If you refer someone to a business, that business says, thank you for your referral. I'm going to give you $500 or $50 because you were so kind to refer that person to me. That's essentially what affiliate marketing is. So I'm going to use those opportunities as well to see whether I could generate an additional stream of income for myself. So not only am I focusing on the digital product, but I'm also focusing on different ways that I can monetize the people who come to my website. Right, so that could be through affiliate marketing. I'm also thinking about, remember at the beginning I spoke about perhaps providing additional services. Now, I don't know whether that is something that I am going to do just yet, but I have included it in my plan because it could be something that I develop later on. Okay, I've also put here the solution being those sales funnel templates. I'm really focused on creating these templates because of the research that I did previously about the different types of products that I've seen people searching for on Pinterest. I know that they are searching for all of these templates or different types of digital products, and it's something that I can create to put in front of them so that they may consider buying it. So that's why I've put here as one of the solutions is sales funnel templates to make it easier for coaches to implement marketing into their business by providing copy templates. Now, what do I mean by copy templates? Essentially, when you are selling something, a product or service, you use words to sell that product or service, the content that you write to sell that product or service. But it's not just content that you are selling, that you're providing, sorry, you are actually providing content that sells. So I want to take the copy that I have created from the campaigns that I've worked on, for example, and I've structured them in a way so that if a coach is reading one of my case studies and thinks to themselves, wow, I would love to see what templates or how you wrote your copy, or to get guidance on how to write that copy, then I can create templates that reflect or are similar to those that were used in the campaign and sell that as a product to someone who is reading that specific case study. And then other ways that I can monetize the traffic is by offering or hosting workshops to corporate companies. I feel that this, and this are probably going to be long-term goals, long-term product ideas that I have not for right now, but for later on. And my focus is going to be on creating one specific type of product, and that is sales funnel templates. Now, you may have several ideas as well. You may decide that you're only going to focus on one idea for the moment. So rather than getting caught up in the number of ideas that you have written on your paper, on your document, that you focus on one idea and build out that one idea. Now, I've also gone on to speak about the problems that coaches have. Now, why am I speaking about problems? Because a business is there to solve people's problems. People are more likely to buy something from you when you solve a problem that they have. And I know that one of the problems that coaches have is perhaps they aren't aware about sales funnels. Again, sales funnels is simply that journey that you're taking someone from knowing about your brand or your business to considering working with you to then actually buying your product or service. So because coaches may not know about funnels, I've decided to solve that problem by teaching them about funnels. And I'm doing so in writing my case studies. So these are the problems that I have identified, and I'm going to create content around these problems because I know that coaches are likely searching for questions or for answers, to these problems that they have. And if they are searching for answers to these problems that they have, and I can create content answering those problems, then they are more likely to find my business and brand. And I've also included lead generation and audience building for coaches. So again, some additional problems that they are searching for. For example, I know that coaches may be searching for how to get leads, how to get clients, how to build a brand. So all of these things are ideas that I've noticed through my research to help me create that type of content. So this essentially is the type of content, the type of blog post, the blog post titles that I am going to create on Pinterest to attract my target audience who are coaches, get them to read my blog posts, and then offer or recommend the product that is related to the specific blog post. So that really is my entire plan. And if you want to have your own copy so that you can go it over yourself, I'll make sure to put a link in the description box so that you can download this plan and use it in your own business. Okay, guys, so there you go. That's the entirety of my plan. Let me know in the comments whether this is something that you create as well in your own business. If you've already started a business, whether you had a plan. Do you think there's really a need for a plan? When you create a plan, do you stick to your plan, right? I want to know what I'm looking forward to, essentially. And don't forget, if you want to see what that plan looks like, I've made sure to put a link in the description box where you can download the plan for yourself so you can refer to it as well. I hope this video has been useful to someone. If you like this type of content, I would love it if you subscribe, because I'm taking you on that journey to building this digital product business. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Please give a thumbs up. And also, I look forward to reading all of your comments and responding to all of your comments as well. So that's it for now. Until next time, see you in the next video. Bye, guys.